Hey guys, in this video I'm going to talk about something that on the surface is kind of common sense and might not seem like it's that complicated, but it's not that it's complicated, but it's just very important, which is when doing steroids, it's the goal, you have to match the goal with the effects of what you're doing, okay? And the effects are which compound you're taking at what dosage. So therefore, how do you determine that? All right, because obviously if you take any type of steroid, even trenbolone, at a very, very, very small microdose, there's going to be zero effects. Well, there might be an effect, but it's just not there's no noticeable effect, correct? And the whole point of doing steroids is for the effects that the drugs have. And it has to be in line, those effects have to be in line with what your goals are. And because, obviously some people want it for more aesthetics. Other people for a particular performance of I don't know, maybe they're a shot putter or something. They need that explosive power. Other people, it's, just to pick up chicks. They want big arms, right? Or whatever. There's a strength training. There's quite a big list, right? And other people just want to maintain good physiological structure as they age, longevity. So there's a number of goals there, okay? And first you have to, maybe even if you are taking steroids already, and you have to realign what you're taking to meet these goals. But the goal should be to have an effect that makes you better at that is. And I know that's so common sense, but I think a lot of people, what they're taking does not match their goals, or they're not taking enough, or they're taking too much. So how do you determine this? I'll give you a very simple formula to at least where to start. And this isn't like some people's goal might just be the TRT. This isn't about that. This is about where to start for performance, strength, and size is taking 5 milligrams per kilogram of your weight. So for me, that is, I'm talking about testosterone, particularly at this time. So for me, that's around 400. And sure enough, that's where I notice where I actually make great gains. I take around 400. Any more, like if I was push 500, I'd run into side effects. Any less than 400, it's just not meeting my goals. So that's like the effective dose with the effective compounds. Now, the other effective compounds are ones that are going to, again, match your goals. So, it might be aesthetics. So you might do something that makes you more dry and more cut, more tone. Or you don't really care about that, so you take compounds that are more wet and bloat you up, but you're able to put another 100 pounds on your deadlift within a short period of time. So you have to match what that is, what your goals are with what you're taking at the dosage again that you're taking it. So I see a lot of people in my comments who talk about dosages. And I just believe that a lot of people just get it wrong, especially who are starting. And this is why I'm making video mostly for people who I'm just showing them the way so that they can make their own decisions. Because obviously people who are watching this have probably already made the decision that they're going to do steroids or they're thinking about it. So I'm here to demonstrate how the methodology, the practical science of how to do it. So that 5 milligrams of testosterone and potentially other compounds too, it would be the same because you matched masteron with the testosterone, a 1-to-1 ratio. 5 milligrams per kilogram body weight is a good place to start for a minimal effective is the key word there, dose, because again, we're doing steroids for the effect. And with effect, there's positive effects, but there also could be negative effects. Both are effects. Now, negative effects are unwanted side effects. So that's why we choose compounds that minimize the side effects but maximize the positive effects. And that aligns with what our goals are, because our goal isn't to feel like shit. Because if you do the wrong compounds, you might not be able to sleep well, or you might not have an appetite, or it might affect your training negatively, or it might your blood pressure just skyrocketed. There's a whole list of things. So I hope that's all those things I just mentioned aren't in your goals. So that's why we have to pick compounds that match the positive goals and minimize the side effects. Now, doing steroids, you're going to pay a fee. You're going to pay a cost in the tax it has on your body. So the other part of the goals is how long you do it, duration, and frequency. Okay, so I recommend 3 months on, and then drop it to a TRT for 3 months. Could be 2 months if you 3 months on, 2 months off, but I like to go 3 months off, just let my body kind of get back to quote normal, even though I'm still taking testosterone. So just to sum everything up again, and again, I know this is pretty common sense, is we do steroids for the effect, and the effect must meet our goals, and so that is the choice of the compound and the dosage of the compound, and then the duration of how long you do the compound with your training. All right? Yeah, this is a pretty simple one, but I think this is something that you have to keep in mind. And I was just reminded about this today, and I just want to remind you guys. Maybe some of you already knew this. And if you have any questions, like about your cycle that you're currently on, or what you're thinking about doing, or what's worked for you that's matched your goals in the past, leave in the comments section below. I'd love to hear and what you guys have to say on this topic. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.